I am Carmela. I am from Pardes, and I would like to share with you a little bit about who we are and what we're doing in Jerusalem and why you should come and study with us. So just can I have a thumbs up if you have ever been to Pardes before? Yeah. Yay, Khalid is there. That's great. Hi. So I am the Assistant Director of Engagement, which means basically my job is to help you to find your way to Pardes in any way, shape or form, and to let you know about what programs we're running. And I just want to welcome you to the fair here today. It's great to have you with us. Okay, so who are we? Who is Pardes? Pardes is a Beit Midrash or a yeshiva, it might be a word that you're more familiar with, that is in Jerusalem, and we're really a place where people come to take a deep dive into text study, to learn Talmud, which might not be something that you've experienced before. We can cater from people who are absolute beginners all the way through to people who are rabbinical students and beyond. We're here to help you find classes that are at the right level for you and to take your learning to the next level. One of the special things about Pardes, which Khalid is going to touch base on a little later on, is that it's a very inclusive space. So we take you for where you're at. We're not trying to change you. We're just trying to help you on your learning journey. That's really what's very important to us. So for people who often find that another Beit Midrash or yeshiva wasn't the right fit, this often can be a really, really good fit for you. And it's also a community. It's people who come from all around the world, all different backgrounds, all different ages, races, you name it, political affiliations. Everyone finds a home at Pardes. There's also something really, really special and beautiful about having a chevruta or a partner to study with who's really different to you and to help you clarify your own feelings about your thinking and what your response to a text is. Sometimes it's really great to be sitting in partnership with someone who's totally different and coming from a different worldview. And that's something we can really foster at Pardes a lot. So just for a moment of fun, I'm wondering if you can type in the chat your name, where you're from, which city you're from, and who your favourite biblical character is. I'm just going to stop my screen share for a moment so I can see your text responses. Hold on a sec. There we go. So I'm just going to let you know my current favourite biblical character is Rebecca, because I've been stuck at home in lockdown for quite a long time with 2 young children. And for me personally, I really related to her struggle having 2 children that are so different to one another in the one tent, and trying to really help foster them into growing into wonderful humans. And I can see the challenges that she had and I relate to them. So does anyone want to write in the chat your favourite character? Galit, who's your favourite character?
Good question. I'm thinking now. You put me on the spot. Yeah, I don't know. I have to think about that more. Could you give me more time?
We can come back to that. That's all right. So now I would like to, just going to jump back to the presentation. What I'd like to show you is a little video. It goes for just 2 minutes. And what its purpose is to show you what Pardes is all about and why Pardes. What are some of our alums saying that they really love about this place and find it really special? Oh, sorry. Oh, my technology is letting me down. My apologies. Here we go.
You haven't shared the screen
yet. Sorry, did that not work?
As in I can hear the video, but just you haven't
try
shared
one more time. My apologies.
Yeah, now it's working.
I love walking to the Beit Midrash at Pardes in the mornings and seeing such a diverse group of Jews from all backgrounds, all ages, all origins, coming together, united by the commitment to Torah study and their willingness to learn from one another.
In my science education, I came to this realization that this wasn't going to be enough for me. It wasn't going to be enough just to learn how to fix the body. I wanted to know, how do we figure out the deeper aspects of what it means to be human? And for me, what it means to be a Jew.
My identity was very much consumed by being an LGBT activist. Felt like I had been reduced to one thing. Part of coming to Pardes was defining myself within a community that shared the same commitment to Torah.
It's the most incredible thing. One, that I get to study text in Israel. I'm living in Jerusalem, and the places that I'm reading about, I can travel to. And that I have the most amazing mentors and the wisest teachers that not only I get to see in the classroom, but also get to see as part of my Jewish life for Shabbat and invite me to their homes. And I think that's really special.
I get a full picture of what Judaism can be, what it is, what it used to be.
I suddenly was surrounded by people who were so grounded by their spirituality and their faith in God. And I didn't even know how to begin to have those conversations.
Sorry.
Is what it used to be.
I suddenly was surrounded by people who were so grounded by their spirituality and their faith in God. And I didn't even know how to begin to have those conversations. And this girlfriend turned to me and said, you should go to Jerusalem and you should go to Pardes.
I now feel very much a part of this 3,000-year-old conversation that didn't end with rabbis there, it doesn't end with me, and it's this ever-flowing, continuous conversation.
You really just can't beat studying in Jerusalem. Like, I love living here.
There's still so much more that I needed to learn, and I decided that I should do it now. I should go and learn.
Okay, so just a tick. I want to bring you guys back into the, turn my camera on. Oh, I'm so sorry. Setter. So what can Aussies join us for? So we have a number of programs that are coming up that would be really, really wonderful to have you join us for in some way, shape or form. Oh, I can see my screen share has paused once again. Just a moment. Okay, I'm going to talk it through even though I can't seem to turn my camera back on. So during your summer, which is our winter, we have a summer learning text intensive, January 3 to 7, and very conveniently, it is happening in your evening time. So 7:30 till 9:15, text intensives. The theme of it is Chazak ve'ematz, and courage and resilience, which is really something that we all need right now. Everyone here needs courage and resilience to get us through these challenging times.
Camille, I'm not sure if you're speaking, but I can't hear you. I'm not sure if you're...
Hello, friends. I'm so sorry. I dropped out. I'm just going to come back. Did you get to see the end of that video or did it cut off before then?
No, we saw the end of the video.
Right. My apologies. I lost you and I couldn't get you back. Okay. So let me just take you back here. I'd love to tell you about these programs. What can Aussies join us for? So the first thing is in the summer, your summer, our winter, we're going to have a 1 week learning intensive. It's going to be very similar to the Limud conference, which probably most of you, it's a model you're familiar with, but it's specifically targeted to students and to young professionals, and it's going to be in your evening time. Now, if you're a night owl who wants to join us for really the whole evening, you can study from 7:30 p.m. to like 4 in the morning and join us for our text intensive and all our electives offerings. But realistically, we know that the window that might be most convenient is from 7:30 till around 9:15 p.m. and we've suitably made the price according to that. It's going to be about $50 for 5 solid days of learning from 7:30 till 9:15 p.m. with some of the best teachers in Jerusalem, Pardes teachers, on topics related to Tanakh and Talmud with the theme of Chazak ve'amatz, strength and resilience. And then another program I want to let you know about is that we have a year or a semester program. We also have a program that runs during your winter, our summer, and that program is specifically for all ages. All ages are welcome to join us for that program, and it's wonderful. There are either 3-week options or even a 6-week option if you can get the time off your work or uni life to join us for that. And if leaving Australia is not something that you can do at the moment, which I understand it's got its challenges, there's always online learning opportunities, which I'd love you to know a little bit more about. So Chazak ve'ematz, that's our program that's running in your summer. The themes that we're going to be covering are: how can Torah make us strong and prepared to face the future challenges? How do we rebuild after hardships and destruction? And you can see the other questions on the side there. I'm just conscious of our time together. I want you to know about the year program, which can be done as a full year or just a semester. So if that's something that you've been thinking about, taking the time off to have a deep dive into text, I'd really love you to reach out and be in touch with me about that. We have Australians who are with us at the moment who were able to leave during lockdown. So we have got some leeway there to try and make that happen. So if you're still interested in coming either for the January semester, that might be a little bit more challenging, but for the coming September semester 2021, you should definitely reach out because we have successfully managed to get students to come this year. And Soham is a short-term immersive program, which I don't think we'll be able to get you here for this coming January, but perhaps the following January in 2022. It's designed for university students during their end-of-year break, summer holidays, and it's a 6-week learning intensive where you'll be joining in with the rest of our cohort of students during their second semester. And so you'll be with the wider cohort. You won't only be with students from the Southern Hemisphere, you'll be joined with everyone. And I have an alum here called Galit Taub who's going to talk to us a little bit about that because she enjoyed that program. The last thing I just want to share with you is, again, if you are unable to join us physically in Jerusalem, please do check out elmad.pardes.org and you will find all of our online learning resources. This is great if you just want to get together with friends and you want to have an opportunity to share some Torah with them. You want to feel a little bit more educated. I'm going to give a drasha in shul, or you just want to learn for your own personal learning's sake. We have heaps of award-winning podcasts there as well. So it's a really good resource to know about. So a quick word with Galit. I'm going to stop my camera share now. Hopefully that will work. And Galit, we would absolutely love to hear from you.
Awesome. Thanks, Carmela. So as Carmela said, my name's Galit, and I was able to join the Southern Hemisphere program in, I think, January 2019. For me personally, I had been to seminary before in my gap year and spent a year learning. And I think what I was looking for when I came to Pardes, I was looking for a space that would, be very inclusive, where I could come and just learn and meet different people from different backgrounds. And without, necessarily feeling like I was going to be coming out the other end fitting a certain model, but rather just going in and being open to new experiences and new people and being able to be myself in that space. And what I really loved about Pardes was just that. It was there was an amazing sense of community. Everyone was extremely welcoming, and I got to meet lots of different people from lots of different backgrounds, different levels of religiosity, different levels of learning, but everyone was able to learn with each other, interact with each other. And I definitely enjoyed all of the classes and all of the teachers. And I think, and there were lots of also social experiences as well, Shabbatot and activities outside of the Beit Midrash, and just a really warm, inclusive, friendly environment where, you know, everyone belongs and everyone is able to interact with each other, which was lovely. And yeah.
Yay. Thank you so much, Galit. We loved having you and we can't wait to have you back. If anyone has any questions, I'm just going to put my email in the box, and please do check out our website, pardes.org.il. I really look forward to hearing from you. If you think this is one of these programs might be right for you, or if you think that you'd like to have one of our teachers come and bring some Torah to your community, we're really happy to do Zoom lessons online as well. With the greatest of pleasure, please be in touch. All the best.
Carmela, can I just ask one last thing? On where you typed it, you accidentally just privately messaged that to me. If you mind just going to all attendees.
Whoops. Let's try
no,
that again. Thank you for noticing that. I am getting better at technology.
Perfect. Thank you so much for your time. We really, really appreciate it. And I don't think, there are any, I'll just double check if there are any questions. Unfortunately, there don't seem to be any questions, but thank you so much for your time. We really appreciate it, and have a great day.
No worries. All the best. Bye.
All the best.